Brothers and sisters, as we plan to dot the earth with temples and more are announced by our prophet, will we encounter increased opposition? Well, it looks like that might be on the horizon. Pushback in Las Vegas for the temple. So what's going on here? This is KSL or Fox 5. Sorry, Vegas, Las Vegas, Lone Mountain LDS Temple talk pushback. The people are saying this is not the identity we want for our neighborhood. We lived here a long time. We don't want your Latter-day Saint temple here. Crazy. I wonder how many times this has happened. So, of course, we have opposition in Missouri and Illinois, right? Early LDS Church faced violent opposition, including organized violence and political campaigns against them in Missouri and Illinois, leading to abandonment of the Kirtland Temple and destruction of the Nauvoo Temple. We know that. Temple and priesthood policies controversy. This led to protests and excommunications of members who criticized these policies and protested the temple. Cody, Wyoming temple height and lighting dispute. What's this? In 2023, the church faced opposition from the Cody Planning and Zoning Board and community members over the height and lighting of a proposed temple, leading to legal action by the church. 1994, Forest Hills Temple zoning. So it was always zoning or planning problems that postponed the temple. But of course, the Salt Lake Temple had problems too from the federal government and maybe from other outside sources. I don't know all the history there, but it did take a while for that to happen. And then 1986, the invitation to visit the newly constructed Washington, D.C. temple was met with religious intolerance and protests, highlighting community opposition to the temple. But right now, brothers and sisters, that was 1986. So I don't see any others. And then we have this. This is crazy. More than a dozen people came to the Las Vegas City Planning Commission meeting Tuesday to talk about a proposed new temple for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in their Northwest Valley neighborhood. They will have to wait more than a month to do so, though, after the commission issued an abeyance on the issue. Hundreds of people say they don't want the temple. That's sad. That's horrible. With more than 700 people signing a petition against it. Why? Why? Does this have something that Vegas is kind of, a lot of members of the church work in Vegas, own businesses in Vegas. It's crazy. There's a lot. The church is big in Vegas. I've heard that is the antithesis of the Salt Lake Valley of Temple Square, and you have Sin City. I don't know. Is it because of fundamentalist stuff? You know, like I'm talking about the crazy, like Warren Jeffs kind of stuff, and all the crap, the controversy, and the propaganda. The temple would be 216 feet tall on a 20-acre site off Grand Canyon and Alexander. Fox 5 reached out to LDS Church, and was told the church has no... What is LDS? Fox 5 reached out to LDS and was told the church has no comment on this time, so it reached out to the church. The church has previously told Fox 5 it will work with neighbors on their concerns. Some neighbors have said having the church as part of the neighborhood will increase property values. They have no idea how many blessings they will have if they accept it to be there. You don't have to be a member of the church. You'll feel the spirit around your neighborhood. I believe that there will be an extra mantle of protection, of peace, and your gardens will grow. I believe all that. Doesn't mean life will be perfect for you, but I think they're damning themselves and they don't know it. But others are concerned with how they say it would affect their rural lifestyle. It just doesn't belong in the rural preservation area. Lone Mountain resident Marion Bradley told Fox 5 outside City Hall, many people like me have farm animals out there, and we need to keep the peace, the quiet, the darkness. Oh, really? Like the temple is anything but peaceful? What, your farm animals have a problem with the temple? That's a weird excuse. In particular, Brady is concerned for her animals in the event a temple increases traffic in the area. Yeah, we're going to have tailgate parties, all kinds of stuff, man. It'd be crazy. Noisy, bunch of temple kids running around, banging on my door, trying to get me to read the Book of Mormon, selling their Book of Mormons door to door. She says, I do have goats and do walk my goats around Lone Mountain. She said, having the traffic so bad there, I would be afraid of something happening. Brady and other neighbors who came to City Hall do not believe a temple this size belongs in their neighborhood. We already live here. Denise Arancibia said, that's not what we've chosen. We've chosen to live this rural lifestyle. Arancibia spoke in favor of the church being built at just one story or being constructed somewhere else. Take it out on 95, she suggested. Go toward the Paiute. She says, go toward the Paiute where there's nobody yet. These people are beautiful. They just don't know the blessings they would receive if they would allow the members of the church to build there. I have a feeling when the church says, will you let us build it if we give you $100,000 a piece? They will go, yes. I think it's a beautiful edifice. It belongs right here. As a matter of fact,
for $200,000, I'll let you build it right next to me.
So Brady is concerned about a domino effect. Yeah, we're going to just, you bring one temple in here and you want 50. The Las Vegas City Council voted last month to amend a code making it easier for houses of worship to apply for a special use permit to build in the area. But we're okay with, dispensaries, marijuana dispensaries, right? Or liquor stores or churches are anything but beautiful and peaceful. You know what? I would love to live next door to a Catholic church. I would even go to some of the masses. They're beautiful and you feel the spirit there. If they change the zoning to commercial for one building, why don't they change it for somebody else? Brady asked. Pretty soon it's not going to be a preservation area for people with livestock that want the quiet. Okay, that's an oxymoron. If they change the zoning to commercial for one building, why don't they change it for somebody else? Livestock are not quiet. But I understand. She thinks that we bring a temple in there and then all of a sudden things become urban. Sorry. Things become urban and not rural. And not suburb. Yeah. I think it's suburbia at the most, not urban. Brady, Arancibia, and the other neighbors in attendance Tuesday will get a chance to speak on the issue again at the May 14 Planning Commission meeting. LDS church leaders say there are 85,000 members across the valley, and currently there's just one temple at the base of Sunrise Mountain. They say the new west side location is critical. And there you have it, folks. So pray for the Lone Mountain Temple. Pray for that temple to be erected where it's supposed to be.